All right. Yeah, we're at the Oak Bowl. I just want to confirm, it was a rough week. So, again, I'd like to thank everybody for showing up. And yes, if you read my post, after the third song tonight, we're going to give you guys are sitting at home. I see you, James. I know you're watching. Hey, Mom. Hey, I know you guys are sitting at home. If you call, you're going to get half off on a pizza. Right, boss? Yep, she said yes. Did you hear that, folks? Okay. Okay, so if you're sitting at home, after the third song, okay, I'm going to give you guys the word, okay? When I give you the word, I want you to, when you call, I want you to tell the lady at the counter the word, okay? And then she'll give you half off on your pizza. That's a great deal for a Wednesday night. So buckle up, folks. Here we go. I'm going to try to put the phone down. I'll probably drop you at least once, okay? Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. Look, I didn't even drop you. It's amazing. All right. Check one. Hey, the microphone's working. Look at that. We're off and running. How's everybody doing? I'm just going to get warmed up a little bit, guys. For those who are new, just to let you know, my guitar playing is horrible, but it's only worse by my voice. Now, we handed out earplugs for everybody. I'm sorry you at home didn't get any. Everybody here already heard that joke 3 times. I'm working on it, folks. I'm working. I want to start off with a couple of blues numbers. My voice is a little tangy tonight, so I'm just going to take it easy, okay? Hey, I see we're filling up over there. Nice to see you, 6. How y'all doing? Is that my buddy Court? Hey, brother, how's Idaho doing? Hey, we all said hi to you, brother. Hope you're doing okay. Hope your dad's okay. I'm just getting warmed up. I should tell you the story, right? Now, most of you know that, like I said, I'm not a very good guitar player. I wasn't supposed to be in this position at one time. So when I do, in my family, I have this guy named Chris Kane. And Chris is a, thanks Mom, I'm sorry, forget about the microphone. So Chris is one of the greatest guitar players in the world. He's my second cousin. Right now he's on tour somewhere in an establishment just like this. Now, Chris was the lead guitarist for B.B. King for the last 17 years. Now, B.B. Was quite a character. I got to meet him at Jazz Alley back in 1985. I remember being a kid and I show up there. They let me come on in. And now Chris is, calling out calling out the shots, telling what we're starting with, where everybody's going to be at, who's playing what.
And I noticed because, from kind of a musical background or family anyways, that normally that's the lead guitarist's job. And I asked BB when we were alone, told me to call him BB and hey, we're gonna, your cousin's like family to me, so we're a family, so together So I asked him a question. I said, BB, I noticed that you don't call out the songs, that you don't call out the notes. And BB goes, I've never taken a guitar lesson in my life. I looked at him in astonishment. I said, how could you never take a guitar lesson in your life? You're BB King. And he said, I've never taken a guitar lesson in my life because I'm BB King. So that's what he told me. Well, I know Chris took a lot of guitar lessons. When he was a kid, he never backed away from it. He was always on it. So I wrote this song called Cascade Wind. It's for my cousin Patrick. He was in Tower 2 when it fell on 9/11. Patrick was a incredibly brave firefighter who ran towards danger when people were running away. Now, I say that, but you're going to hear that I'm not talking about New York, and I'm not talking about Broadway, and I'm talking about what I know. And I say I wrote it for him, but we have a lot of wildfires out here, and this is for the guys who toe the line. Standing on the bridge in Deception Pass, oak trees bending as the subboats pass. Wind is raging down the mountainside, screaming down the valley on a midnight ride. Cascade wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. Cascade wind, screaming down the valley till the sea again. Cascade wind. I totally screwed that whole thing up. I was all over the place. Sorry, folks. If you don't mind, I'm going to start over, okay? I know that's a horrible thing to do, and all of you guys out there, don't ever do that. But it is an open mic, Come on. You guys let Adele do it. Standing on the bridge in Deception Pass, oak trees bending as the subboats pass. Wind is raging down the mountainside, screaming down the valley on the midnight ride. Cascade wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. Cascade wind, screaming down the valley to the sea again. Cascade wind, oh cascade wind, oh cascade wind. Eastern Washington's burning bright. Fires Asian land has us praying all night. Brother Jim's jumping on that fire line. 9 men tell him that burning fire. Cascade wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. Cascade wind, screaming down the valley to the sea again. Cascade wind, oh cascade wind, oh cascade wind.
you're never gonna blow again. Cascade wind, screaming down the valley to the sea again. Cascade wind, oh cascade wind, cascade.
Thank you, folks.
Hey,
Boy, we're growing pretty fast. What's going on? Oh, thank you for the love.
gracias, thank you.
Gracias, thank you, yeah. Thank you. Oh, that's really nice, guys. Thanks a lot. They gave me little hearts. Is that you? Oh.
I asked my boss if that was her giving me the hearts, and she was like, hell no, I would never do that.
So, just to let you know, guys, last week, we had 171 people in the room. We're a little light this week, so if you can call someone up, get them in the room. I'd just like to thank you guys for keep showing up. You guys are fantastic. I really appreciate it. You know, this is live at Oak Bull, baby. You know, it's unfiltered. Well, as unfiltered as we can be for an all-age show. So, I got a little letter in the mail, or not in the mail, but on my DM asking me not to use this lady's name anymore in the song. So I told him I would only use it at the end. This is the Blake Lively song.
Yeah.
Thank you all. You guys are fantastic. You guys are raining hearts on me.
All right.
Now, you know I got a couple of emails last week that wants to know why when I start this song talking about, you know, we made love in the morning, we made love in the afternoon. Folks, haven't you figured out the person who's singing this is Ryan? So is Ryan in the first person, you know, telling you this story? Poor Ryan. How many millions of dollars do you think he's going to lose on this? I just want to know one thing, and I just have to say this. If you had $1 billion franchise, would you sell it out for a rom-com? I'm just saying that it's going to make about $20 million, but it ain't going to make no $1 billion like Deadpool. I think I wrote that because you got to be kind of a dipshit to do that. Just, you know, sorry. But there's not a non-word, you know, that describes that. Here we go.
Have a good night.
Oh, and the reason why the song starts like that is because Ryan said that on the Tonight Show when they were going to have kid number 4, that they were working on it. They made love in the morning, made love at night, made love in the field, all of that. So I'm just using his words because a lot of times when you write a song, you can use their words. It's okay. All right, here we go. We made love in the morning, made love at night, made love in the field on a frosty Friday night. I guess you can say I know her pretty well. It's right, I can say she came straight out of hell. Straight out of hell on a dark and dreary day. Run for your life, boys, go hide in a deep well. If she finds you, those blue eyes will drag you to hell. Run, 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 all through the night. Run through the swamps, run for your life. If she sees you at sunrise, she'll turn you to dust. Your life means less than a brown hair in her bush. take me away. If you fall for those blue eyes, those long tan legs, you'll be in hell by the end of the day. She told me she loved me, gonna be my wife. Love me forever, together we fight. Her eyes how they twinkled, her hair how it swayed. I gave it all up on a beautiful day. Straight out of hell on a dark and dreary day. Run for your life, boys, go hide in a deep well. If she finds you, those blue eyes will drag you to hell. Run, Ryan, run, all of your might. Run through the swamps, run for your life. If she sees you at sunrise, she'll turn you to dust. Your life means less than a blunt hair in her brush. Straight out of hell, I heard you won't say. Straight out of hell, come to take you away. If you fall for them blue eyes, those long tan legs, you'll be in hell by the end of the day. She invaded my world, blacked out my life. I'd run for the hills, but it cost me my life. This movie biz hard with Blake Lively's your wife. Pray for my soul, pray for my life. Straight out of hell on a dark and dreary day. Straight out of hell come to take you away. If you fall for them blue eyes, those long tan legs, you'll be in hell by the end of the day. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, folks. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I like that one too. Thank you. summer's going down. Sure are a lot of bird calls around. So I got me a room.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Hey, boss, what's the word? Okay, the word is word. The word is word. So if you call right now, the next 30 minutes, I'm going to give you half off on your large pizza, okay? Next 30 minutes. 30 minutes, guys, not an hour, not 45. 30 minutes. Get yourself a pizza right now. Call us up. It's Oak Harbor Bowl. Say, man, I want one of those specialty pizzas. Okay. And I'm going to do the song, okay? You guys all know it as Bright Lights. I try to play the song a little bit later in the night because, you know, those who know me know my blues are a little bit dark and shady. Now, this song was actually written
for the Irishman. Rolled into town just when the sun was going down. There sure are a lot of working girls around. Someone must have taken that website down. So I got me a room on the 4th floor overlooking the boulevard of broken dreams. Pull out this big, fat-ass Bob Marley. Fired it up, watch the neon lights. Fade away, hey, 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 hey. Bright lights are calling me. Hey, baby, it's big. This big city. Girls of the night. Daughter, captain of the cheerleading squad. Now she's a part-time student, part-time addict, full-time hooker. Now she's home with her friends at her dope house on 5th. They're laughing and joking, firing up them big Rocky Mountain boulders and smoking. Doesn't take long. That's her favorite song. She's gone. Bright lights all calling me. Hey baby, it's big. Say my boys rock till the saloon. I was just a boy and I'm with my pa to go find the ranger. We found him up in Miss Smalley at a ranch in his car. See, this young couple was planning a life together. Or so they thought. My pa told the ranger about the old man, the madman, and that damn blind dog that got shot. The ranger never said a word, just nodded his head. When he got his saddle from the shed, 30-30 from under the bed. Tasked me with grabbing his daddy's revolver that he carried in the war. The right side nightstand drawer. He slapped it on, patted Miss Molly's belly with the baby growing inside, and a quick wink and a smile. That ranger said goodbye. The ranger, the last one standing, the only one alive. He soaked from head to toe, but he kept his powder dry. Desperados came in on the Tacoma side. Desperate men who chased the wind to survive. Skin a grizzly while he's still alive. Shoot your boy just to watch him die. But not one of those hard men drew a breath when that young ranger came riding by. Now that young ranger, he tracked him far and wide. Over the high plateaus, down the deep valleys, across that forever ocean side. Little town this side of Point Defiance. Then they say that young ranger rode in that day, and all those wicked evil men gathered around. And then they say that young ranger, he filled hell that day when he laid all those outlaws down. The ranger, the last one standing, the only one alive. He soaked from head to toe, but he kept his powder dry. Desperados came in on the Tacoma side. Desperate men who chased the wind to survive. Skin a grizzly while it's still alive. Shoot your boy just to watch him die. But not one of those men drew a breath when that young ranger came riding by. And we told the boys before Lewis finally came in. They said all they found was a whole bunch of dead men. But some were in the mud, the blood, and the beer. That young ranger was still alive. Shot about 100 times. His dying words. Tell Miss Molly the ranger said goodbye. Miss Molly, this tale, her eyes swell. Sure, a few tears fell. But then she did something I'd never forgot. She dried those eyes, she stared longingly into that great, big, blue western sky. She turned around, messed up my hair, thanked my paw. And then Miss Molly and the ranger, they just disappeared. Now you're probably thinking that's the end of this tale. But whenever I'm out in the Pacific Northwest and I'm climbing a hill on one of those forever ocean sides, that final light that's shooting across that sun, across that great big blue western sky, I like to think that's that ranger on his final ride. Ride, Ranger, ride. Desperados came in on the Tacoma side. Desperate men who chased the wind to survive. Shoot your boy just to watch you die. But not one of those hardened men withdrew a breath when that young ranger came riding by. Thank you, everyone.
How was it, boss? You're the one that made it all the way through. Sound to be getting good pictures? Oh, good. Good. If only my voice was better. You still got the earplugs in? Oh, good. You can hear the jokes then, huh? I always try to not play all, some of those blues songs are a little bit heavy. So, yes, sir.
I thought I'd come in and see open mic night at the bowling alley.
Yeah. What'd you think?
I didn't have any expectations, so
We gotta get some more people in there.
Well, it's funny because, like we were talking about, last week we had 2,500 people that needed a month. Oh, so you're doing it? Yeah.
out of the.
All the social media stuff,
Yeah, actually, I run over to my guy with you.
Oh,
Actually, it's on Saturday.
Okay, I think I know you. I think I met your son, or at least I talked to him. I'm Sean. Thank you.
Yeah, my factor is my
Thank you.
and I've been doing two open mic nights since. Before that, I was with Terry. He started the band just in time. 2017, opened that to 2021. Yeah, I was like, and during the pandemic, we had another band. Trying to figure out what to call it. And then when we got to open up, we actually did a gig over at and then we came back and did an open mic night to finish off the night. We were unknown at the sports bar. We had three different bands on the bottom. So we just picked so when we, yeah, I thought you were such and such. Sure.
Yeah.
But then 2 days later, right, and the band got together there, and we decided that we were going to continue on. We wanted to get called Rock Silver Fat. Okay, that's good. Fat Dad. Yeah, Fat Dad was one of his while he was in the service. Our singer's name was Bobby, and he's got bright white hair, and wound up with a big silver jacket with a scarf. Yeah, so it fit really well. And then shortly thereafter, we were playing because of losing him, and Widow didn't know what he was going to do with it. So we decided that we were going to play. We were the only game in town. Right after nobody kept a band together.
Well, it's hard to lose a list. Why?
Well,
You don't have it. It's hard to find practice at that time.
well, that's, since we had it established, and we could come in and put up the crowd and stuff, and we were supposed to be able to have like 4 or 5 people that running through each other. Right. So we shut tables together, we sat around the table, and we played. And other people would come in and get their drink filled because he had to stop and go do his drink. Sure. And then come back and they would sit right at the doorway.
Okay.
And then in case somebody else come in, they'd run right out the door. We had talks about that. They could hear stuff and they would sit and listen for, half an hour. Okay, gotta go. All right, later. And
That's kind of an actual number.
yeah.
Percentage 28, 32.
I found with my Facebook page, I was trying to get snippets of those songs that were that would catch like the intro and or something like that. So we're talking about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and I thought, yeah, that's great. And then you look at how long they're watching, and the average time is about 10 seconds. Yeah. You don't have them by 10 seconds. They're gone. You don't have them. Yeah, they're gone. And so we played there for every Saturday for like 2 years. And we saved money. And I mean, they were, yeah. And so she wound up selling it. And the guy wanted to kind of keep it the way it was, but like anything, there's change here, there's change here. It just doesn't happen. But we played for another like a half a year, and now we just play once in a while. But I'm here. Well, right now, unfortunately, we're on a little bit of a work break because Bobby is an airline pilot and he's going to go through a new airplane requirements and stuff. And he's building what we refer to as Bobby Compound. He's got his house, he's got his mother-in-law's house, he's got a farm that he's working on. So he's been doing that and
Just like that. 19 projects, only one of them done.
and so he let us know on I guess last month or so, week ago Monday, he said, I gotta say, well, he goes, oh, I still want to come and jam periodically. I just don't know when that is. I can't tell you every Monday I'll be available for practice, or I can't tell you that if I give you my work schedule and I got a weekend open to plug something in because I may not want to do that. I said, okay, so we're on those. If something comes up, I will reach out and say, hey, ask about this. One, are you available Tuesday? And then that's but yeah, no, we've had a great run over 5. We started with 5. Jerry, our founder, passed away. And that before. Early, that was in the summertime. By Christmas, our drummer decided he was going to move to Florida. Now there's 3 of us.
Still my drummer.
So we said, his wife, all right.
You drink beer?
Oh,
Do you drink beer?
I haven't drank beer yet.
You want some beer now?
Sure.
Okay.
We decided that he owns Bass and the drummer. Okay. And so he goes, well, I'll be back, every so many months. And so he said, okay. So you're our drummer. And he said, well, you should replace me. So, yeah. So we met. We're all named veterans. We all started as, even though three of us became officers, we started off. And so we all have, it's all Navy, we all understand all the different things. We're all in the Airedale side of the house. We get, there's two pilots, I was the maintenance guy, and then we had a chief who was a flyer. So, yeah. And, great group of guys, man. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sounds like, yeah. So, the Master is owned by this guy, and he comes back once a quarter practically, and we almost always play something. Okay. And whether it's at Master or in Wicked, or we play downtown at Western Stadium. Okay. So we've done that. But we play mostly 80s, 90s, alternative kind of deal. With an acoustic So we have quite a following, and nobody else around does songs with me. Oh yeah. There are a couple that kind of go the acoustic and
That's a great version. Right? Now you think about it. That's a great version.
and so yeah we've gotten into several different things, and we were playing on average twice a month, and so
She's got it.
okay, all right. And the
Oh, that's awesome.
and the backside number,
Yeah.
and that gives right to our Facebook site.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it has clips of lots of our songs. So, what? Tell me about you guys.
We started this because, I we started this when we had a similar results and we had a long history of 40 stories and book with the trumpet, and we now for the and any of the other people down here.
Where you at?
She's the granddaughter of the people who started it. Yeah.
I'm not a musician. The girl from Florida.
She is. She's counting heads. You saw how good I did,
Trying to
right?
get on the social media. I'm trying to do the marketing. Well, if you heard about it, the marketing did get out there somehow.
I played here with a group called Walk the Line.
Oh, okay.
Yes, she was here.
When we played on the floor.
If I signed that, people tell me that. I started here 90 days ago.
Yeah.
People are still talking about you guys, man.
I think that's like a one and only band.
Yeah,
Unless
it
my
was.
dad had something way back
No,
before I was
I-
born.
I-
So I'm talking about like before I was
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. That's awesome.
Brian was the singer. And he
Is
was,
Brian your son?
no.
I think that's just
No, there is. His dad was the other department.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I played mandolin and guitar because I didn't have a lap steel. Oh, the lap steel?
Oh, the
It's a lot of fun. It really is. I do not have the bluegrass thing going on because you have to be like inbred.
You have to be able to really work that like a second song. Yeah.
It's like jazz music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell you play the guitar, look at the wall.
Yeah. We used to work here as the police guy.
Yeah, his should be sunflower.
Oh yeah. So they asked me to play. Would you play? And I said, sure. But I got a little early because I had another gig.
Oh, that's right, I remember that, yeah.
With Tom Chiller. And he goes, that's fine. And I said, okay, so we played one full set, and we had it all set up. Played one full set. It was a good set. And then I had to leave. And they played the full set. And we got asked back, so I figured, okay.
No, it had nothing to do with we'd never done that before. In fact, I'm almost wondering if we should try to move this down to Ladensworth a little bit further.
See, here was the thing. They said that they were doing the review.
Yeah.
They weren't going to have anybody bowling. So yeah.
We never
And
done that.
then we were going to be by the bar. And I said, okay, that kind of makes sense. We're playing this way.
Yeah.
And then they said, no, we're going to play it down there.
I can't remember what the reason was.
On the floor? I thought they were. Yeah, and then they were going to bowl. Then they were going to bowl.
Probably the last minute, something happened, like they think they were going to get the lanes going. And then it didn't work. It was like so all over the place.
I was like, sure.
Oh, that's like a rock big deal. Bro, come on, they're bowling around with you. Come on.
Like, sure. So,
I thought it'd be kind of cool, but as long as it wasn't too close.
yeah, well, they weren't bowling when I was bowling. So they were bowling later. But I thought, we're at the bowling teams side. They're putting their drinks down. I'm like, everybody is screaming, this is wrong. But hey, I'm just a player. So, but yeah, so at that time I was just kind of a guest. And now I'm part of the group. And
No, you guys were awesome. Yeah, no, I never thought about it was perfect because we couldn't bowl, so we could put something out there. But I never really thought about. I thought this was just too small. He's like, no, we can do this. I'm like,
so the reason I know about it. Was one of the owners at the Tractor Story. Before that, he was manager and so just in time played out at GOW a lot.
Yeah.
And
It's a good little bit.
yeah.
And everybody loved that. They let me ask what gets back. There's played, 80-12, man. They're probably loved.
Well, no, with Justin, he played classic bars.
Okay. Oh, we loved it.
We had what was called just-in-time dancers. They would come out and they would line dance to like Jimmy Jim,
Yeah, okay.
Mustang Sally.
Yeah. Classics, man.
Yeah, and we tried bringing in some other songs, and they just sang it.
like their song.
And I'm like, so I had a break. I come out, doing the tradition. I said, hey, what you think about it? Why am I playing? Oh, no, we're trying to expand. What is it you'd like to hear? Would you go what we normally play? And so I went back to the guys and I said, well, this is what they want. And so we got back up there and did a set that was a mashup of classic songs, and they were the same chord pattern, and we just ran into one and stuff like that. And then at the end, Terry, the singer, I was doing backup, and he would sing a chorus of one, and I could do the chorus of another one. And then we do a third one, and then we just go that, and we knew it was over when we did the same one. We never knew when that was going to be, but when we did the same one, it was done. And so and then they were up there dancing, and we're like, oh, okay. So it was interesting. And then that man just kind of moved away. And so I was like, oh, okay. But Terry said, well, I'm going to be doing more and more at Wicked Two. And I said, well, as long as I get to play, he goes, sure. And so he would call me up when it wasn't busy, and I go down there. He would play until he had to go and get somebody a beer.
Are you ready to play now? You start to bring it back up.
Well, actually, like I said, I was just going to come and see what was going on.
Trying to get it going.
But, I almost didn't, and I said, I got to go in just to see, so in case somebody asks me, I can give him something. But anyway, Kevin was the one who shared it wasn't the stream or anything like that, but it was the old or open mic, Wednesday. Everyone did it. Okay. Because I get more and more, well, this we had to drop out of the case there. So to fill it in, I said, I So anyway, so I'm Mike, and you were Sean. And play with others? Do you have a group?
No, I've just been playing by myself. Like I said, we started this with, I started with the guys, and they flaked out. And
Well, I went looking, and I saw a picture, and it looked like, are you still partying?
Oh, yeah. Carrie. My grandfather's still in it. Donna was the one that was the replacement that brought you guys in. Ryan is working with you guys.
So are you now London? Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, this, right now, the other gentleman that plays that stage, that's
Okay.
and I really felt bad going in and playing. They had a duo thing going. He plays like chicken picking.
okay, oh yeah, so they do a little round with the guitars.
And that's all he can do. So very, very limited, but it's a father and son thing, which I can appreciate. And so I didn't want to do anything that would cause any kind of problem. I come in and I'm like, yeah, okay. What? Okay, sure. And I
Break up the band.
and I'm like, and so he'd keep asking me, and I go, let's just slow down. And then we play a few times, and they go, they said, we want you to be in the band. Because the mandolin,
Sounds beautiful.
and now the lap steel.